Welcome everybody to episode 117 in the brand new cave. That's right. I got the bling. There's the ring. Married man. Moved out. New cave. Boom. So it's not fully set up yet, but it's functional for right now. First episode of Christian Michael's figure review coming inside the brand new cave. So no more Rocky background. Actually, nothing of Rocky is up yet. We're still trying to configure certain things. And now you see the wall champions back there, the New York Yankees. Maybe we'll shoot in front of a different background once the whole cave is figured out. But this is what we're working with right now. And fresh off of last night's WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view, which I was in attendance for, we have episode 117 with the WWE Network Spotlight Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Boom, we were waiting a while to find this one out in the wild, and before Extreme Rules, stopped at my local Toys R Us, found them, picked them up. So there you go. Side piece of the package there. There's the bio if you want to stop and check it out. The other two network spotlight ones are Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the Big Boss Man. Shelf warming like crazy. You can, my Toys R Us, you can find like 40 of them, not even the exaggeration, just hanging out there. Really have no interest in the Hunter Hearst Helmsley one. Always wanted to get the Big Boss Man Elite that was early on in the Elites, like Series 14 or somewhere around there. Always very expensive, and then figuring that, like, oh wow, now there's a new Big Boss Man Elite to pick it up. I don't know, I just don't want it. Plus, you know, this cave is smaller than the previous one, so there's less space here, so I gotta like really pick and choose the figures that I'm gonna get from now on. And of course, we gotta get the Heartbreak Kid. This ring attire is from the famous rematch with Razor Ramon ladder match style at SummerSlam in 1995. So let's get this open. Unboxing knife is still in the old cave. So just have to make do what we got here, peoples. There we go. First things first, ladder. Nice sturdy ladder, good for display, all red, silver top. I don't remember the color of the ladder that they used at SummerSlam. Maybe it was red, that's why they went this route, but there you go. Nice ladder for display. And then, what would have been nice would have been if Shawn came with the Intercontinental title, considering this match was for the Intercontinental title and Shawn won, retaining the Intercontinental title. But, we didn't get it. What we got here is a figure stuck in elastic bands. Alright. As always, very nice detail with a Heartbreak Kid figure. And you can see the classic tattoo on the bicep there. And you can see his attire, the zebra print, black and blue, with the broken hearts, the white boots, and the Heartbreak Kid logo on the butt. You can see the zebra print on the wristbands. The hair and the head scan. I mean, you could tell it's Shawn Michaels. Probably not the greatest head scan in the world, but a pretty good one. So there you go. And you can see hairy Shawn Michaels also. So, you know, elite figure. I don't know, you guys can tell me this, because I don't collect as much as I nearly used to, but it seems like every new figure that I open from the newer series, these waists are like really loose, like, but there you go. You know, there's the chest joint, you know, all the usual articulation that you get from a WWE Elite figure. And there he is, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. He's climbing the ladder. He's climbing the ladder to success, into the Hall of Fame. There you go. He doesn't want to stay up there. Quick on Extreme Rules, like I said, was there last night. Place was crazy hot when Cass came out. Pizza, how you doing? Chicken, how you doing? Great, that was pretty awesome. Ziggler and Corbin, and nobody really cared. Poor, Ziggler's just stuck in a bad spot right now. Opening contest, the club, Usos. The Usos are getting backlash from Roman Reigns. Solid match. Club wins. Then we had the U.S. title. Crowd was very into Rusev, very, very into Lana. Nobody cared about Kalisto. Crowd popped nice for the title change. Always been a big fan of Rusev when he debuted with the whole super athlete gimmick. Hopefully they can get back to that because he has something that not a lot of guys have. He has that it factor, that star presence. He's very athletic for a big guy. He's just a very believable, like, tough son of a bitch, and he's got Lana at ringside. If WWE, they need to get back on track with him because having him job out to Cena after WrestleMania 31 and then just really doing nothing for the last year, it was a mistake on their part. Tag titles, thought the Vaudevillains were going to win after the Whirling Dervish. Quick match. New Day ends up winning. They were funny in the beginning. Shoot and shot. That was cool, but not much to the match. Then, boom. Intercontinental title match. I mean, ridiculous. I seen Bayley versus Sasha at TakeOver, the first Elimination Chamber. Shield versus Evolution. Taker Punk from WrestleMania. Shane versus Kurt Angle from King of the Ring, 2001, and it's up there as the greatest live match I ever saw. And I'm not over exaggerating it. I mean, really, there's so many different times that this match could have ended and you would have been okay with it, but they just kept on going and added another layer to it, and kept on going and added another layer to it. That is me taking my hat off to Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and The Miz for putting on an incredible performance. I mean, the crowd stood, standing ovation, towards the end of the match. Well deserved by them guys. Felt bad for Ambrose and Jericho. The match went on way too long. It was around 27 minutes. Really could have been done in 15. It was in a tough spot coming after the IC title match. Crowd was just not into it. It was kind of a boring match. As big of a fan of Ambrose, and I've always liked Chris Jericho, it just didn't work on so many levels. I mean, the elbow drop off the top of the cage and the thumbtack spot. I mean, but it seems like in a match like that where the fans are just not into it and it's dying such a slow death, the match, that a thumbtack spot is just wasted because you don't get many of those, and for it to be used in a match like that. Charlotte versus Natalya for the women's title, it was okay. I mean, it's very rare that a submission match is ever really that good because, like, the pinfalls in a match are really what builds the drama. It's obviously Austin versus Hart from WrestleMania 13 being the exception. I didn't know from where I was sitting who came out disguised as Ric Flair, and ended up figuring out it was Dana Brooke. I guess that's okay for Dana and Charlotte to be paired together. I really like the Emma and Dana pairing, but I guess since Emma unfortunately had gotten injured and needed surgery, they want to pair Dana with Charlotte. I guess that could work. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. WWE World Heavyweight title match was off the charts. Really great match. I mean, a lot of people booed the shit out of Roman Reigns, and he gets a lot of unfounded hatred. Just like I always thought John Cena got a lot out of unfounded hatred because, the guy's just doing what he's being told to do. He's just doing his job, just like you and I do our jobs. Just like when our bosses tell us to do something, we do it, and that's just what Roman Reigns is doing. Obviously, you get fed up and frustrated with certain things, and you have your right to boo, but he's not nearly as bad as people think that he is. Every big match that Roman Reigns has been in, he's delivered, and you can't say he gets carried. You have to have two people in a match, and you can't get one guy just can't be carried all the time. I don't think he got carried versus Brock Lesnar. I don't think he got carried versus Daniel Bryan. I don't think he got carried versus AJ Styles in 2 matches. I mean, he had a really good match when he won the title the second time against Sheamus. So, I mean, did all these guys carry Roman Reigns, or did Roman Reigns have something to say about that? I mean, you'd have to say that Roman Reigns had something to say about that. You know, he's a very athletic, big guy. He knows how to hit his big spots. You know, he doesn't have the most varied offense, but no, Hogan never did. Cena never did. Even Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't have a very varied offense. It just worked for them, and you know, you just have to hit the big spots at the right time, and you know, build the drum the correct way. And Reigns is doing a great job. Really thought that maybe they were going to pull the trigger on Styles. I mean, he had a couple of really close near falls. The place was going fucking crazy when he was going crazy with the chair on the Usos and Roman. And then this is what gets you, though, is that Reigns kicked out of Styles Clash, kicked out of the chair attack, kicked out of the Styles Clash on the chair, and then boom, one spear, match over. That's what gets you, is when there's not reciprocation on the other part. Hit a second spear. If he hits a second spear, no complaints. But because he hit one spear after he took all that damage, it does make AJ look a little weak and him a little Supermanish. And that's where people get aggravated, which I can see. But overall, very good match. I mean, it would have been easily match of the night had it not been for the Intercontinental title match. Of course, the big surprise at the end, the return of the Architect. Seth Rollins is back. Place going crazy for Seth Rollins. There was reports earlier in the day he was backstage, didn't know he was going to show up, and he showed up. And he laid out Roman with the pedigree. This is just my speculation on what is going to happen. Unfortunately, now AJ's out of the title picture. Where he goes from now, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm sure he's just going to continue to tear it up like he's been doing. Reigns versus Rollins is obviously the next logical thing to do, because Rollins never lost his title. Rollins versus Reigns was supposed to headline Survivor Series before Seth got hurt. You do Seth versus Roman. Seth wins the title. Roman goes and does whatever the hell he does. Hopefully gets the fans off his back. And then here comes Triple H. I never got my title match. You're using my move. Seth beats Triple H. We move on into the fall there. And then when somebody takes a title off of Seth, maybe AJ Styles, maybe Kevin Owens. You know, Reigns can possibly even win it back if you want. Or Dean Ambrose. Hello, let's crown the guy already. Overall, great night at Extreme Rules. Great figure in the network spotlight. SummerSlam 1995, Shawn Michaels. New Cave, same Christian Michael. This has been episode 117. Follow me on Twitter at Christian_973. Be sure to rate, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you when I see you.